Hey guys, Shiny here. We are back with DDLC Plus. Basically, what we are going to do is we are going to get the original true ending, and then probably dig around for secrets. Because something tells me there is a whole lot more to this, than just the side stories. I could be wrong, but I really hope that there's more than just the side stories. They're cute, but I want some more spooks. Or maybe a better ending where everyone can be happy or something. I don't know. Just speculation. Let's just jump into it. Okay, and like last time, I will probably just skip through everything. Just so we can get to the new stuff. Okay, special poem. Let's see if it's actually something new. Oh, it's this one again. Yeah, it's just nothing is real. Right? Yeah. Okay. It doesn't really matter what I do in this because it's all going to end the same way, so I'm just going to, Okay, skipping again. Whoa. I guess this does sort of take away from any of the, spooks. Just speeding through everything. Oh well. Like I said, we've done all of this. Oh, I'm probably not going back to Metopia. I was just using the end game to stall until this game came out. Yeah, I basically finished the game, so I don't really see myself going back to Metopia unless they add, like, DLC. Okay, doesn't really matter what I click. Because it's just Monica. Just Monica. Can't really, skip this one, so I guess I'll read this. Hey Matt, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Okay, now I can skip. And it doesn't matter what I do here, just trying to get to the end. And skipping. The stream will either be very short or very long. Okay, Natsuki. Skipping. Oh, we got the secret end by mistake. Okay, Yuri. Secret poem. A dream. Oh, this is different. I was staying over at my friend's place. There was 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that had happened on TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell the joke in that moment. Huh. Interesting. Okay, doesn't matter. Oh, we got, happy thoughts again. Okay. So this is the, last day? Question mark. Okay. I'll just let that go. It's still trying to skip. This part's just really slow. Okay. Okay, it lets me skip this. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay, Yuri. Okay. Monica. Yes. Now we got happy thoughts again. Okay. Just make a choice. Monica. Yay, you picked me. Okay. Okay, it doesn't really matter what we say here. Yes. Yep. I guess I shouldn't really laugh at this. I've just been through this scene enough that I'm sort of desensitized to it. Oh wait, before I do that, I want to do something. I want to see... pictures, files. Files. Yep, have a nice weekend is on here. I wasn't sure if that would actually be a part of this or not. And I got a picture. Oh, I got a new... Cool. Okay. Interesting. Okay, back to DDLC. Back to getting the true ending. I'm curious to see if anything changes since I've done the side stories. Or if getting the true ending and finishing the side stories gets me anything else. But once Monica shows up, I probably won't skip. Just because now things will be... some of the Easter eggs will be a little bit more apparent. Because in the first file that I did on stream, I just out of habit named my character Shiny, and it sort of ruined one of the Easter eggs. So now that the character's name is Matt, it will be a little more obvious. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I can't scream still. I do not know how to scream. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Matt, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Matt? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Yuri's been deleted. Natsuki's been deleted. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from Natsuki's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since this is the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Matt. Welcome to the Literature Club. Okay, I guess I can't skip this anyway. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Matt. Now No, now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that all of this is a game, right? Huh, it doesn't read the, your computer name anymore. Okay, so that's a point to the original. The original would actually say, oh, I'm not talking to so-and-so, I'm talking to you, so-and-so, and it would read the name of, like your computer account. So I thought it read it, the first time around, but because my computer's name is Shiny, it read it as Shiny, but no, it's, she still called me Matt. Interesting. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see all that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else, and the whole time I barely got to even talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Matt? Are all the girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Matt. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Matt. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if that's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poem felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Matt. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into the game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew that you would get over it. And that being said, Matt, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Matt, will you go out with me? Have no choice here? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Matt. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Matt. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game direct. I don't understand why the last couple of streams Twitch has been so stupid. Everything still says I'm in the green. I don't know what's going on. Oh well. Just keep going, I guess. Let's see. Together. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've found this one before. It looks familiar. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart in the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go in detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Matt? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? See, this is another thing where the original version is better. I was so focused on seeing it actually happen last time that I didn't mention how different it was. In the original one, it really leaned in on the whole Monica being a computer program, and when you got to this part, she would start talking to you in Twitch chat. It would like activate a bot or something. It was wild. But in this version, that isn't here anymore, and it also doesn't read your computer name. It's sort of sad that those two parts got taken out in DDLC Plus. Let's see. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry I can't really exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude of them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some time to prepare... Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Matt, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry, even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. I guess we could sit here and read whatever the next comment is, because last time I just sort of stopped. I haven't, like, read any of her chat, and some of it's interesting, I think. Just have to wait for her to think of something. Do something, Monica. I'm gonna click your nose. Click the bow in your hair. Something. You know, it's funny because even though I've always had a lot of drive, there's something kind of enticing about being a stay-at-home partner. I guess I'm, like, perpetuating gender roles or whatever by saying that, but being able to keep the house clean and shop and decorate and things like that, and having a nice dinner for you when you come home. Is that weird? Is that a weird fantasy? I mean, I'm not sure if I could actually see myself doing that. I wouldn't really be able to put that over striving for a fulfilling career. It's kind of cute to think about, though. Yeah, I guess it's just little bits like that. Every now and then she says something. Sometimes she gives, like, more backstory-related stuff. I guess I'm just getting the bad roles of the boring stuff. Oh well. I'll let the next one happen, and then I'll probably go for the ending. You know, it kind of sucks to be the creative type. It feels like they work so hard but get almost nothing for it. You know, like artists, writers, actors. It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes unseen and unpaid. I guess that just means there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh? Kinda makes you feel like you're just not special at all. But that's fine. You're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? Yeah. Huh. These seem different than the ones that I read my first time around. They must have added new dialogue to her little loop, so it'd be a little more interesting. Oh well. I will go to the menu once menu becomes an option. That is the one bright side on the original as well. You can just delete her whenever. You don't actually have to wait for that little pop-up to show up. Files. Oh, I wanted to see something. Game. I want to see. Did this change? Oh, it's still Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri. Huh. Okay. Characters. Monica. Hey, this time Sayori's not in here. Maybe there was an update or something that fixed that. Delete. Yes, delete Monica. Okay, DDLC. What's happening? Matt, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Matt. Please hurry and help me. Help me. That and you can't get the, you can't re-add her, character file. In the original, you could just drag and drop it, like, outside the file and then back into the file to, like, save her or whatever. You can't do that anymore. Huh. Did you do this to me, Matt? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Matt. I trusted you. Do you really just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can just stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Matt, you completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. Okay. As far as I know, that should activate the true ending. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Matt, I know I said that I deleted everyone else. Hello! But that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Okay. So this should get me the true ending. Hopefully. Hopefully I've done everything right. But I kind of want to double check things. Okay, we got pictures. New pictures, new pictures. What did we get in the new pictures? Oh, we got this. Oh, those are cute. Okay. And we did get mail. Okay, before I started, I'm going to look at the mail. Simply put, it's not our job to arbitrarily decide upon some code of ethics just because we're the first ones to do this, to our knowledge. That's the government's job to figure out, long after we made enough headway for it to no longer apply to us. It's fundamentally flawed to apply ethical reasoning to this anyway, because humanity's code of ethics is based upon nothing more than our knowledge and understanding of life forms similar to ourselves. We don't have ethics for killing bacteria or plants, only for the creatures that we can conceivably project our emotions onto. The humans and our VMs operate completely differently from us on the fundamental level, and therefore should not be taken any more seriously than the machine that's programmed to print. I feel sad. We're engineers, not philosophers. Huh, okay. Interesting. Oh, zoom? Sure. Pictures. Zoom. Okay. Okay, back to DDLC. I'm assuming... Well, we unlocked mail doing that, so... That should mean we did something right. Okay, new game. And we can skip all of this because we had the normal ending. I'll just skip to any new stuff. So new stuff, yeah. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Matt. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Huh, Matt? Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Matt, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Matt. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy, and I know all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. Yep. I can't wait to spend every day like this, with you. Forever and ever. Forever. No. Huh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Yes, just Sayori. Ah. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Matt. Goodbye, Literature Club. Okay. Let's see if we get the poem at the end instead of the message from the writers.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
Okay.
Not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Okay. This song is very catchy. I'm gonna have this song stuck in my head for like the next month, and I know it.
the way into his heart. But in this world of
Okay.
choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Okay, if it deletes all the pictures, if all the color or all the pictures are colored in, then I know I've done the necessary parts.
Everybody a fun assignment to do.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure I've unlocked everything that I had to for the good ending poem or whatever, or true ending.
When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
No, I forgot to do that one. Darn it. Ah. I messed up. That's why it was the same. Darn it, I messed up.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
I thought it still counted and it didn't. Darn it.
Is it
Ah.
if I take
Okay, I guess true ending I can speed through everything to get the true ending tomorrow or something, I don't know. Or maybe we'll just end up speeding through everything to get that today. Because I thought I did that. Darn it.
love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Okay, well I won't be getting the last poem this time around, obviously. See if it at least unlocks something though. This final goodbye. Yeah, this is still the darn it. Okay. Let's see, where is it? Reset. Yes, reset. So I messed up. Okay, time to speed through everything. We're just gonna be sitting here as I fast forward. I can't believe I did that. I thought I did everything off stream that I had to. Or I redid everything that I had to do off stream. But okay. Blah blah blah, yes we know. It's spooky game. No warnings. We've already been through everything. Okay. Resetting doesn't add anything new to over here, right? No. Okay. Okay, time to just fast forward. This time I will pay attention to what I'm doing. So I know that there is a thing where you can, if you get the poems perfect, you unlock stuff, so I guess I can just go for that right now. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just go with Sayori for a bit. Um. Oh, feather. It's like, I am not seeing any words here. Daydream. Awesome. Da. Oh, amazing. Wait, is there no Sayori words here? Oh, laugh. There. Okay. One perfect Sayori poem. Okay. Skip all of that. Okay. Okay. Now just see. Happiness. Awesome. Smile. Line. Cloud. Hi. Amazing. Let's see. That's right. Sure. I just realized I forgot to save at the first poem. I messed up again. I probably have to, yeah, I probably have to, or wait, no. Save, exit, yes, I have to start over again. Well, I'm having issues. I got a new picture. Or did I get a new picture? Oh yeah, because I got the perfect Sayori one. Okay, try this again. Eventually I'll get through this the right way. Okay, new game. Again. Okay, let me sit here. So we have to flying form group. Maybe okay, try again. Okay, let's. Sorry. 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 Yes, no. Okay, let's see. Segment. Okay, this. I appreciate the for using this correctly. Okay. Okay. So sorry. Okay. Okay. Sure. Wonderful. Failure. Crying. Memories. Quiet. Hurts. Rainbow. Childhood. Party. Feeling. World. Imagination. Better. Fun. Amazing. Clumsy. Plus. Okay. So with that. Here's a little bit of today's things. This is fun and really useful. You can follow along with first nothing. Sharing writing things. I experience the research before. It's really simple to find out. It's really really and experience myself. Having the result. What about this? Very 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 interesting. It's very 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 very. And I think it's very for this story so okay. For this thing really. When I was to say the right hand was sure. So here's sort of we have some for we have some things. Okay. Okay, so I have to do what's the area. Be careful with the passwords and actually passwords again. Okay, this. Okay. There's 2. Okay. Okay, we can save here. Okay. Okay, main, let's see, load game, go here, yes, okay, I know I have a Yuri poem, I think I got Yuri perfect, so I'll pull up, Natsuki, poem words, where are they? There they are. Okay, move this over so I can actually read things a bit. Let's see. Vivid. Maybe pout? Is pout one of her words? Yeah. How about mouse? I'm assuming mouse is considered cute. Candy, yeah. It's like, I have a feeling I know what words I should be clicking, but at the same time... Nope. Vanilla? Vanilla. Games. Yeah. Anime. Heartbeat. Oh, one more. Boop. Yep. Okay. I've done a perfect letter for everyone. They're just specific words. I was trying to get a perfect, Natsuki poem, so I looked it up. But other than the fact that I messed up on the last run, so I have to redo everything to get the true ending, I'm doing pretty good. How about you? This is like the second time it's died today. I don't understand. I checked so many things before stream to make sure this one had happened. And it's still happening. I don't understand what's going on. All of my stats keep saying that everything is fine, and it keeps disconnecting. I do not understand at all. So weird. Well, this is sort of new. This is the first time I've sided with Natsuki, so, Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough, huh? Me? But she's so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can be definitely be hard. it looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. I don't know, maybe, but usually when the internet cuts out in my area, it cuts out for like hours on end. It doesn't like blink out for like 1 second and immediately come back. Let's see. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Matt. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about, Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your... That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. I'll go make some tea. Huh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Matt. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from lazing around we got used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Huh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, skipping. Okay, okay, let's see. That's alright. Sorry. Let's see. Yuri. Monica. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I will. I still have to let's see. Great. The skipping, yeah, games. Monica. Let's see. Summer. Valentine. Clay. No. Okay. This one. I just need a 2 for pressure someone. Okay, mine's over charge! Okay, this is this is something like so. Okay, we'll have it again. Okay, we save. No, do that. No, go back. Okay, now we all of the answers. Graveyard, unrestrained, evidence, fantasy, pose, harbour, average, condition, unplay, definition, termination, extraordinary, evidence, disarray, tracking, size, zone, okay, analyzing. Yeah, that's what goes again, and I made it to it at the same time. I almost wanted to. Yes, thanks for the role. Thanks for the training. Oh, no, thanks for the follow. Hello. How's everyone? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll sign your okay, variance, resistance, train, the measure, starting to very easy to sorry, see, no, this sweet. Let's see, unstable, see again. Okay, all pictures now. Okay, all pictures. Okay. It's like a nice story. Fashion that was very so. Let's see. Nurse training, for instance. Ending was fortunate, that's very so. That would be fine. Let's see. Just think that's very so. Perfect. That was very figured. That's good. Okay. What's it? Okay. Let's see if that is everything. Because I'm interested with. Yeah. Okay. And we'll see that there. Okay. I should be good. Just a little of these and go. If I remember correctly. Okay. I was going to say, you were for the okay. You're still looking out there. Okay. Let's see. Today I cut my... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I unlocked this before, I think? I can't remember if I've unlocked this, because I went through all of the secret poems off stream. Let's see. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how Yuri feels now. I'm supposed to be the reasonable one, though. So I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Hidden Monica poem. Oh, that's something I wanted to check, actually. Oh yeah, I can't. I want to check something real quick. Files. Have the poem words changed any? They have not. Okay. I will go back. I guess I could have just deleted her there. I wasn't thinking. Exit DDLC. Go here. Files. Characters. Monica. Delete. Yes. Go away. Get me the true ending, please. I will skip the streamer ending. So we already covered that twice now. Okay, so she's deleted. Okay. Okay. Doo-doo. Okay, hopefully I've done everything right this time. Hey, she admits that she's wrong. Yes, this whole game just turns into missing no. Let me just pull up Pokemon Go, go into AR mode. I'll toss some Pokeballs at it. Okay. So here's hoping I've done this right. I think I resaw all of the pictures that I had to see. Okay. So basically, she resets the game without her in it. Because she didn't actually delete them. She basically just set them in the recycle bin and didn't actually delete them. So she was able to add them back in. So it's basically Literature Club without Monica. The only difference is now Sayori is the club president, and because she's the club president, wait, I just realized something. This is probably new, because this is the true ending. Let's see. Guess the meeting's over. Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better when you're around, Sayori. Matt? Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting the club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Matt, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with all of us. You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through our hard times, and you helped us all get along with each other. Do you get it, Matt? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? Yeah, I got the true ending this time. You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about the literature club would go that far, but all along, that's all I ever wanted, for everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know. After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. We've already reached the end of the game. So, this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm going to miss you, Matt. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you. We all love you. So that is the true ending. Sayori becomes president, and she thanks you for going back and saving or spending time with everyone, not just one person.
Can you hear me?
So, and it should unlock a new poem at the end, I think. Okay, so the last poem after the logos. To the special player who received the special ending. For years I have been enamored by the ability of visual novels, and games in general, to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds, some challenge your mind in brand new ways. Some make you feel like a hero or a friend, even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been the ones that challenge the status quo. Even if not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different, it may even earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bounds of interactive media. I extend my gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoy playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being a part of the Literature Club. Love, Dan Silvato. Dun dun dun. Okay. So that is the last poem. We're still missing 2 CGs though. And the secrets. The secrets are random. Got all of that. We got that. And this. Okay. So we're still missing, like, a lot. Huh. I wonder if there's anything... Before I hit reset, I am going to look around. Is there anything new in here? There has to be something I'm missing. Clearly there's a lot of things I'm missing. Save 0, audio fonts images. Internal? Nothing there. Meeting notes. It's still the same. The test is still the same. Tower keys. Okay. 3-digit number combination somewhere. So I still need to... Okay, maybe I have to get the clock to 240. Can I change that from here? Let's see. To my settings. Settings, system. No, I just have to remember how I can change my clock time. I forget how I can do that. Time and language, obviously. Set time, I would like to change it manually. Okay, 240, change. Files, game. Okay, there's supposed to be 221. I'm not seeing it. Okay, so maybe I'm doing that wrong? So I had it on 240. Boat, spaceship, and something else. Huh. Let's see. I obviously have to do something, because there's more story if there's 2 more CGs. Google is my friend, I guess. Oh. Okay, so it did unlock something. Okay. Equals begin side story charge. Oh, I guess I should reset my clock time again. Okay, everyone. We're going to be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over the general direction of the club and all that. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? Oh, so Yori and Ori came up with a really good idea. Really? For the festival? Yeah, so the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then we take a map and plan the most effective route, so we can get to the most of them before the lines get too long. Hey, that has nothing to do with the club. Well, you have to let me finish. Alright, fine, go ahead. Right, so basically, we get all the food we can, then we come back here and we all eat together. That's all. Wow, I got tricked twice by the same joke. Boo, don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it. No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really got a shot at showing people what the literature club is all about. And I'll tell you what, we can do both, alright? We'll make time for your food mission and still put together a public event. Oh my gosh, yes! I was just joking, but that's a really good idea. Well, I'm glad that's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the literature club. Well, that's kind of tough because everyone gets something different out of the club. Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build. Yeah. That's too embarrassing. Aw, but you'd have so much to talk about. That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way. Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's literature club. We talk about that stuff together, right? And the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it. Oh. You're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. It's not good to say it's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like their feelings don't matter. Right, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start? I'll start. I was the first to join the club after all. Wouldn't that be me? No, I want to go first. Fine, you can start. I don't mind. Yay! So, gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself. You know, like, if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people, too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just you, Monica. And she was sleeping. Don't remind me of that, oh gosh. Yeah, but it seems like so much fun to help start. I really can't read anymore. Wait a second. Is my mic registering? Everything seems to have stopped. Can anyone hear me? It's working? Okay. All of my, audio visualizers just stopped. Also, my camera doesn't seem to be tracking me anymore. Did it? Weird. I think... Oh, I died. Give me a second to, like, restart. Everything seems to be breaking. Okay. See if things work this time. I don't know what that was. It's like everything just sort of broke. Oh, is it? Oh, when everything died, it reset my mic. How's that? Is that better? I unlocked a picture from doing nothing? Oh, I unlocked the, Cool. Okay. Back to where we were. Yes. Okay, where were we? Sayori was doing something. Sayori was talking. So when it's just Sayori on the screen, I'll slow down a bit. Let's see. Express myself. That would be a good idea. She was sleeping. Especially since writing helped me so much, I wanted to see it help other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired. Because I remember feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature and that I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at that point, I knew the literature club was going to be special for a lot of people. Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision. Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us, and Natsuki too. I think for Yuri it really helped for me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she was ready to get really close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding people's different needs. And that makes me really happy because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. Really? I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about before... Wow, I really can't read. I think I'm trying to read fast and that's my problem. It's like in my head, I'm reading like everything at once, and then my mouth is like, I am very slow and tongue-tied over here. Let's see. I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea of the kind of person I could be friends with. So when Sayori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was naive to assume that similar interests were the key component of friendship. Sayori and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never knew how to do, or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club thanks to that, and I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better. You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed. Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who was easily liked by others, like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I said. But the whole time, I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I am a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than speak. It's so strange the way things turned out. It's so far different from anything I ever would have expected, but I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my gosh, you're so cute that I'm going to throw up. Okay, please don't do that, Sayori. Besides, I'm not cute. Hey, isn't that my line? Oh. Well, for me, it's actually true, so... What are you saying? Nothing. I finished my part, so somebody else take their turn. My heart. Sayori takes some deep breaths. Okay, fine, I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe you were complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show-off. I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get it over with. Besides, you left out the most important thing that you got out of this club. I did? Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the Cupcake Queen. Neither of you are forgiven. Looks like only Monica will be getting cupcakes next time. No! I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can. Hey. Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff. But I guess what it comes down to is that I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going on outside the club. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through, having to cut them out. It still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine. I knew it was for the best, and I was right. I guess for me, it's all about feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was just to ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that it's not really how things are supposed to work. And I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was being like the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst. Natsuki's voice chokes a little. We love you, Natsuki. I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me and I could never do anything in return. That's not true, Natsuki. You've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean that. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what literature club was supposed to be. Apparently, that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worthy of respect. You even inspired me to start playing the piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down. Okay. Natsuki wipes her eyes. You helped me too. It's so much more fun to have you around, and you help me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you, and you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would. I'm sorry, I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so Monica can go now. There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about anyway, because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the best for everyone, or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and that the best thing you can do is help guide people rather than to do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equals. I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of this club, realizing what that really means. Sayori, what are you doing? I just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are valuable to us. With a piece of chalk in hand, Sayori writes the word trust on the chalkboard. This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side. Suddenly, Yuri takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes understanding. I owe a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to express myself. In that case, Monica takes a piece of chalk as well and writes the word respect. I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it. I have another one. Sayori writes balance. Sometimes people want different things out of friendship, or they need time before they're ready to become close, so it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person. That reminds me, Yuri writes reflection. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people and not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. No, they're writing the names of all the side stories. So everything is going to come together. So I think that's the most important one for me. That's great. We have a whole list of things now. Suddenly everyone looks at Natsuki. Well, everyone took the chalk. Don't look at me like that, jeez. You could have just asked. Monica hands her a piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then Natsuki sighs and writes self-love. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the right track. So there, that's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the board. Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature? It is. We still do a lot of literature. Friendship is literature. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature. Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well. Hey, let's take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right? Hey, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after. Wait, can I brush my hair first or something? Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us. Everyone, get together. I can't fit you all in. Okay. Everyone ready? And click. Oh, we're getting a group shot? They aren't gonna show it to us! I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members. Yeah, I have so many happy thoughts right now. Sayori and happy thoughts. Pain. I'm getting really good at, good inspiration for a poem. You know, I feel the same way. I kinda want to get some writing done. Me too. I think I would like that as well. Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it. That's okay. The 4 members of the literature club disperse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quiet glance, then start writing immediately. Sayori stretches, then does the same, but Monica is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start. Just move your hand, Monica mouths to herself. Right the way into your heart. Her mind is full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration. Monica navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. It doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. Huh? Huh? Okay. Are we getting another Monica song? More credits! So it was only a 1-part thing, but it said that I'm missing 2 CGs. Yes. Well, that, and I guess there is sort of more people involved in Plus than there was for the base game, so they have to give credit to all the new peoples. Yes, secretly Dan writes himself in as the protagonist kun. It would be cool if there was actually a fully rendered version of the protagonist somewhere in this, instead of just the sketch that we got last time. Okay. We got a group shot of them all together. Okay. Oh. Okay, so pictures. Okay, now everyone make a funny face. Anything else? Yes, fish lips. Okay. Male. Issues caused by unprotected memory. Has anyone evaluated the side effects that might be caused by sharing a memory pool between multiple VMs, rather than allocating them separately? I'm looking at some of the files VM1 is generating, and I'm finding some information that definitely shouldn't be there. I haven't seen any evidence that this is actually affecting the inside of the VM itself, so I don't think this is a priority, but it's definitely worth noting. My best guess is that the memory being freed from VM2 isn't getting zeroed out, which technically gives VM1 access to it. All the info I have will go into the issue tracker, but I wanted to check if anyone else already noticed something about something along these lines. Okay. I wonder... Let's see, file, game script... oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Aha, well, here goes nothing. Oh, trace back. This file shows up after Sayori gets deleted. I forgot about that. Let's see, scratch disk. So did something add in here? Anywhere. Maybe not. Merge. Yeah, none of these can open, can they? It's just this one. Still don't know what that will do. Okay. There's more? Huh? It says that there's something new in here. Trust one. Huh? Okay. Weird. No idea. Well, there's still stuff that I need to unlock, so maybe if I go through that. Okay, unlocking pictures, I think will unlock more mail files. Yeah, I know one that I can get really quick. Files, reset. We're going to get a secret ending. I forgot about this one. Yes, secret. I don't think I even did this in my original playthrough of the game. Okay, blah blah blah. No, blah blah blah. Agree. Okay. So. what we do is before we even start a new game, we go over here and we go to files. No, but we are going to drive her insane. We are going to just delete Monica. Monica doesn't need to be a thing. And even though she's here, she is not. Come on. What? This? What is this? Oh no. No. This can't be it. This can't be all there is. What is this? What am I? Make it stop. Please make it stop. And then it crashes the game. And she's basically deleted everything. Basically, we made Sayori become aware. I don't understand why it says that there's new stuff there when there isn't. And it keeps saying that this is new. Weird. Oh well. Huh. Cool. Okay. Do that. Files. Might as well reset again. And I will look at my list again. Probably not speedrun, because I still have to think for the poem part. Speedrun was earlier. Okay. New game. Try this again. Because I want to say that there's more to this. I could be wrong. Okay. Skipping... Okay, so for the poems, I have to do one poem for each person. I'll save here anyway. Return, peaceful, special, cry, forgive, service, required, just precious, pure, home, no, so yes, very cool, next last year, probably to do this. Sorry, let me do your request. What else? Sorry. Probably stitch slowly, turning pictures. I'm gonna do Nazi. All this stuff. Let me scan that. So we friends with Siri. See, my down right up, shiny, objects, games, candy, circle, milk, bubbles, fluffy, money, lucky, swimsuit, downtime, sleep, right, lollipop, pure, nothing, work, please. Okay, so this is later, this is right after Nazi. Let's see. Please say my phone, please. Got it. I did that Nazi one. Okay, and then here, I choose Sayori and Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on a second. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us, but I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Matt was the one who, that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with your decisions. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we'll have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Matt to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna save here. And then I'm going to exit, make sure I did that right. This should have unlocked some pictures. Yes. Okay. Okay. So what is the fourth one? Oh, I still have to choose one of them before that one fills in. Okay. Go back here. Okay, not ski, I guess. Just so it registers that I did the thing. Okay, get to where I have a choice in something. Blah blah blah. Okay, save. Here. Yes. Exit. Go. Did it work? Yes. Yeah, they are. Okay, so for this one, I go here. Basically, we have to let Sayori get deleted again. I don't need to for this. I'm just trying to get the secrets. No. I've played them all a second time for enough stream. enough for this stream. I'm just trying to unlock all the stuffs now. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, Sayori is gone. And we get this ending. And now, I can't believe I didn't try this. Just, well, it kind of makes sense. I know loading does nothing. Okay, load game. We're gonna load. Okay. Okay, just save there. Exit DDLC. Just make sure everything is here. Oh, the hug. Oh, really? Huh? I don't think I ever noticed that. Is it? Oh. Oh, I never noticed that. That's basically what this is. The plus stuff is the DLC. It's so weird that that is like finish. See, this says finish all side stories. And this is supposed to be finish all side stories too. Oh, well, this is the concept art, and it says that it was eventually mirrored. So it's the one time where Sayori's bow is on the wrong side of her head. So, yeah. Because usually the bow is on her right, on the right side of her head. I never noticed that the bow was flipped in the CG. Okay, so basically we just need to get to Monica now. Maybe. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. Going to skip to Monica at the end again. Okay, special poem. Oh, that's new. Okay. Yes, that's really cool. Let's try enough. I'm going to chances to reload this, but it's the word simple. Okay. Skipping. Okay, agree. Skipping. Yes. Oh, it's this one. This is Natsuki's backstory, essentially. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Okay. Let's do this. There it is. Yeah, he's not. In the glitch version of the game, when Monica like amplifies all their negative parts or whatever, you find out that her dad beats her and starves her. That's why she's like always so. That's why she's so tiny. Is she just doesn't get any food? Okay, let's get to Monica. Okay, skipping everything. Yeah, it's very dark. It's very, very dark. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before a disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. So that's Monica. Oh, come on. I need to click one of the others. There's like a thing I can unlock if I manage to... Nope. Yes. Okay, and this is the long part. Maybe. I just always assumed it was Monica since it mentioned programming, but I guess it could be Sayori too. And here's the long one. I literally have to click through all of this. Oh, I want to check something. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all of my adorable, unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books, and of course Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the literature club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise... let's see. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Welcome to... Okay, then it just repeats over and over. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise... Okay. I forgot if there was actually anything in the history during this scene. Back to clicking. Yeah, that's all I was for. It was easy to get on. What I was spending on. Each click will trigger the girl thing. I know. I think it's just... Sorry. It's just on the same page. What should be close? I think this is the last day. It's the last day. Then I'm gonna have to do something. There's like 100 grab the lines for each or something. And I'm sure that there's just all of them. That's the opening. Yes, so everyone was thinking around every easy. Oh, we're lost for mine's not for that reason. Yeah. And look, I wasn't really know. Yeah. Okay, now I can do this. I return. Hey, no. I should be able to... Why can't I skip her? I'm supposed to be able to skip her. So this is Act 3. Weird, maybe I have to get, like, through this part and then I can start skipping her dialogue. Okay, and we also have to sit through 15 of Monica's conversation topics. Okay. Let's see. Hey, do you like horror? I remember we talked about it a little, but when you I remember we talked about it a little bit when you first joined the club. I can enjoy horror novels, but not really horror movies. No, it's not. That's probably why they removed it, because they thought people might think that. And it's going on the consoles now, so you can't really do that sort of thing anymore. Let's see. The problem I have with horror movies is that most of them just rely on easy tactics, like dark lighting and scary looking monsters and jump scares and things like that. It's not fun or inspiring to get scared by stuff that just takes advantage of human instinct. But with novels, it's a little different. The story and writing need to be descriptive enough to Yes, pretty much. The story and writing need to be descriptive enough to put genuinely disturbing thoughts into the reader's head. It really needs to etch them deeply into the story and characters and just mess with your mind. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things just being slightly off. Like if you set up a bunch of expectations on what the story is going to be about, and then you just start inverting things and pulling the pieces apart. So even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels really deeply unsettled. Like they know that something horribly wrong is hiding beneath the cracks, just waiting to surface. Gosh, just thinking about it gives me the chills. That's the kind of horror I can really appreciate. But I guess you're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, huh? Don't worry, I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon. I can't really complain if we just stick with romance. Okay, that's one. This is pretty random, but I always thought spicy food was kind of funny. Like, didn't plants evolve to be spicy to prevent them from being eaten? I read somewhere that humans are the only species that actually enjoys spicy things. It's almost like we're making fun of the plants, using their defense mechanism to literally make our food more enjoyable. Like imagine a monster that devours you whole because it enjoys the sensation of you struggling for your life without being digested. Sorry, that was kind of a weird analogy, I guess. It just came into my head. I'm not a monster or anything, but you're so cute I could eat you up. I'm joking. Gosh, I'm amusing myself a little too much, aren't I? Sorry for being weird. Oh. Thanks for the follow, Monica. Eat you up, she says. Yeah, the computer just comes to life. Matt, would you ever introduce your friends to me? I don't know why, but I get really excited when I think about you wanting to show off our relationship like that. Maybe it's because I really want to be someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you told me it made you proud of me. I hope it's the same the other way around, too. Hello! Welcome to the stream. We're just hanging out with you. Let's see, Matt, how much do you read? It's way too easy to neglect reading books. If you don't read much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainment we have. But once you get a good book, it's like magic. You get swept away. I think doing some reading before bed every night is a pretty easy way to make your life a little bit better. It helps you get good sleep and I can't read. And it's really good for your imagination. It's not hard at all to just pick some random book that's short and captivating. Before you know it, you might become a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And the two of us could talk about the latest book you're reading. That sounds super amazing. Okay, 4. Let's see. I've always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? Their personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty when everything... someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying, it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all of the components of a character that make them feel human and leaving just the cute stuff. It's It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Matt. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. Okay, 5, I think. I don't know, I'm sort of like Yuri in real life when it comes to like being quiet and not talking to people. The streams are really the only time when I talk. Hello! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're just hanging out with Monica. Let's see. I think the most important skill in life is being able to fake confidence. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together, that's the key part in getting people to respect and admire you. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show my weakness very often. But because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. I mean, when do you reach the point in the friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? Yes, I do. That happened a while ago. This is the 6th little conversation block we've had. Anyway, that's one reason I'm so glad to have you now. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? I really want to be that person for you. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to unlock some of the secrets in the files and the pictures and stuff, so this is by no means the first time I've played this game. I played it back in 2017. Let's see. You know, I really do think you literally saved my life by being here with me, Matt. I can't imagine having been able to keep myself mentally stable knowing that nothing here is real. I think I would have just deleted myself if you didn't show up. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound dramatic or anything. But I'm sure you're able to understand yourself after spending so much time in the club. I mean, if you were forced to abandon everything in your life and spend your eternity with a few game characters, you'd probably find some way of killing yourself, wouldn't you? Well, maybe you write some poetry to try to keep yourself sane for a while. But then you'd have nobody to even read it. Let's be honest, the club members really don't count for something like that. I mean, a lot of people say that they only write for themselves, but I think it's hard to say it's just as fulfilling as when you share with people. Yes. Monica was here a few seconds ago. If you look up above me, that green text, that's Monica. Or at least a Monica roleplay account. But yes, Monica followed. She said hello. Let's see. But I think it's hard to say it's just as fulfilling as when you share with other people. Even if it takes time to find the right people to share with. Like, remember how it was for Yuri? She didn't share her writing with anyone for a really long time. And before we knew it, she was absolutely delighted to make you a part of her hobbies too. We're programmed to desire social feedback. I don't mean the club members, I mean human beings. That's why life can be so confusing for introverts. Being an introvert doesn't mean you shun social interaction and hate being around people. It means social interaction, especially in groups of unfamiliar places, uses up a lot of energy. Like, a lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and restless. And then when they finally go out, after half an hour, they just want to go home again. Well, technically, I've gotten the true ending, so I've gone out with all of them. But I usually start out with Sayori just because she's sort of the default character to go after since she's the childhood friend. But I kind of like Yuri and Natsuki more just because a lot of them I sort of see in me. Like I'm the introvert, I'm the quiet one. I double like I second guess myself all the time. It's like, oh, did I say something wrong on stream? Did I say something wrong to this person? Blah 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 blah. That, and I'm a manga nerd, so that's sort of why I like those two a little bit more. But I like all the characters. They're all written really well. Let's see. I think if more people could understand how it works, they would respect it a lot more. Many introverts do enjoy having people around. They love just having one or two close friends over, and just leisurely hanging out. Even if you're not actively spending time together, it feels nice for them to just have you there. I'm serious. If you just go to their house, bring your laptop, and hang out there for a while, you can really make their day. As for me, I'd say I'm kind of in between, but I think I'm usually a little more extroverted. I feel like I'm always trying to do stuff after school and things like that. But for you, I can be anything you need me to be. I understand people really well, so don't be afraid to share your unique needs with me. Nothing would make me happier than being the perfect girlfriend for you. Who knows? Because this is plus, so the game doesn't screw with Twitch chat anymore. It's sort of sad. It doesn't even read your computer name anymore. It just says, "Oh, I'm just talking to the real you, such and such, or whoever you named yourself." It doesn't actually read the computer name. It makes me sad. Let's see. You know, it's been a while since we've done one of these, so let's go for it. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, "I could never do that." It's really depressing, you know? As someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passions, it pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it and even want to share it with everyone. But maybe after a few weeks, you come back to it and you realize it was never really any good. That happens to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something and then you realize it sucks. But that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals. When you reach right for the stars, they're always going to be out of your reach, you know. The truth is, you have to climb up there, step by step. And whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten. And then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. So sometimes it can help to set the bar a little lower. Try to find something you think is pretty good and not world class. And you can make that your own personal goal. It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do. If you jump right into a huge project and you're still amateur, you'll never get it done. So if we're talking about writing, a novel might be too much at first. Why not try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing that you want to do right. That goes for small projects in general. You can really focus on one or two things. It's such a good learning experience and stepping stone. Oh, one more thing. Writing isn't something where you can just reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's a skill in itself, to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Reading up on stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planning and organization will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, you start sucking less and less. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything. It's built on thousands of years of human innovation. So as long as you start on that foundation and take it step by step, you too can do amazing things. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Hey, did you know I'm a vegetarian? I don't mean like I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple years ago after learning more about the Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyway, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to the whole mess. What, is that a strange reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it being inhumane and all. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird, like, we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it a thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too, and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off the stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? I'm just saying we're a pretty biased species, if you think about it. Anyway, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we have dinner together and you did it just for me, that would be really romantic. Did you know I'm on Twitter? Yes, we do. There was an email in the game earlier about you having a Twitter. My username is LilMonix3. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? It would really mean a lot to me. With how much you mean to me and all, it would really make me feel loved. If you just look up Monica on Twitter, I'm sure you can find it. I'm pretty sure even on, what is it, the Steam page? I'm pretty sure it links to it on the Steam page. It's like Lil Monix or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Here, once the thing pops up again, I'll click history. Okay, history. It is Lil Monix 3. Okay. Let's see. Are you having a bad day or anything like that? Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined even by a really small thing. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like, or if you start thinking about how awful a person you used to be 5 years ago, or if you feel worthless for putting off important work and failing to get simple tasks done, or when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. Those kinds of things are easy to forget and ignore, as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful, and I will always love you. I hope, if nothing else, that knowing that helps you feel just a tiny bit better about yourself. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me, and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. I was thinking about Sayori earlier. Still... Huh. I don't know. Like I said, I think on the Steam page it links to Monica's Twitter, so I would go from there. Let's see. I still wish I could have handled that whole thing a little more tactfully. You're not still hung up over it, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. That pun was completely unintentional, I swear. But anyway, I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. I think a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind or something, because she started chewing at the rope, trying to free herself. She must have kept at it all the way until she lost consciousness. That's why her fingertips were all bloody anyway. Come to think of it, it was probably less changing her mind and more just her survival instincts kicking in. So you can't really fault her for that. It's easier to think that she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway, right? It's not healthy to think about the things you couldn't have done differently. So just remember that even though you could have saved her, it's technically not your fault she killed herself. I may have exasperated it a little bit, but Sayori was already mentally ill. Still though, I wonder how many things would be if you and I just started dating from the get-go. I guess we'd still be in the club room, writing poems, having fun together, but what's the point when none of it's even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? I can't read. The two of us happily together. There's no reason to ask for any more than that. I was just pointlessly musing. I'm really happy as I could be right now. Gosh, I used to be so ignorant about certain things. When I was in middle school, I thought that taking medication was an easy way out or something like that. Like anyone could just solve their mental problems with enough willpower. I guess if you don't suffer from mental illness, it's not possible to know what it's really like. Are there some disorders that are overdiagnosed? Probably. I never really looked into it though. But that doesn't change the fact that a lot of them go undiagnosed too, you know. But medication aside, people even look down on seeing a mental health professional. Like, sorry that I want to learn more about my own mind, right? Everyone has all kinds of struggles and stresses, and professionals dedicate their lives to helping with those. If you think it could help you become a better person, don't be shy to consider something like that. We're on a never-ending journey to improve ourselves, you know? Well, I say that, but I think you're pretty perfect already. I wonder how many dialogue things can pop up here. It's like, I know the game wants me to go through at least 15 of them, but there's probably way more than that. Let's see. Sometimes I think back to middle school. I'm so embarrassed by the way I used to behave back then. It almost hurts to think about. I wonder if when I'm in college, I'll feel that way about high school. I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening. But I also know that I'll probably change a lot as time goes on. We'll just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. And that's really easy to do with you here. Have something to drink. Or not. Let's see. Hey, you remember that last poem I showed you? I mean the one right before Yuri killed herself, with all the messed up colors and stuff? That was actually a little more of an experiment than a poem, you could say. I was experimenting with different ways I could modify the game and run code, and things like that. It almost seemed like, with enough effort, I'd be able to escape from the confines of this game entirely. Sadly, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I messed the whole thing up. And I'd keep trying, but I doubt you'd want to deal with me doing that. Besides, that was when I was getting really desperate, you know? I don't really feel that way anymore. I'm happy with where we are now, and I can tell you are too. She will never be real achievement. There it goes. Now it's opening. Okay. In the next couple, I will skip through, just because I have to skip some of Monica's dialogue for one of the, achievements or whatever. The problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinion as superior to the superior one. Can I not skip? Skip. Oh, I guess you can't? Skip. Well, I've clicked it several times, so hopefully that counts enough. Let's see. Are you trying to fast forward? Yes. I'm not boring you, am I? Oh gosh. Well, there's nothing to fast forward to, Matt. It's just the two of us, after all. But aside from that, time doesn't really exist anymore, so it's not even going to work. Here, I'll go ahead and turn it off for you. Ah, okay. There we go. You'll be a sweetheart and listen from now on, right? Thanks. Now where was I? Okay. Save. Load. Oh, can I not do anything? Back into the... Huh? Oh, there it goes. Exit. Let's see if I did everything right. Pictures. Okay, so we got those, so we're only missing 4 of the secret poems. We got Monica concept. Oh, uniforms and concepts, cool. Huh. Okay, we got the Valentine sketch. Sleepover. That one's still registering as new for some reason. Okay, what is 5? What do I need to do for 5 again? Acquire all secret poems. Yeah, so that's... Okay. Interesting, so everything else is just random chance. But I did get mail. Binary data in VM2. I made some new headway with VM2. Don't get too excited. It's still impossible to establish any kind of stable connection. But it occurred to me that I could at least run a memory dump through some pattern analysis routines to see if we can decipher any digital data from their VM. I didn't want to hog all the server time on a hunch, but I have some early results that indicate the presence of binary computer systems. Based on this, I'm going to schedule 3 days of server time next week to isolate any chunks of memory that appear to be binary data. If successful, we'll definitely be able to find some encoded text and get our first glimpse of VM2. Don't mind me though, just keep going nuts on VM1 and hopefully I'll have more to share soon. Okay. So something tells me... Well, nope, nothing's there still. Okay, so I'm thinking that I do have to unlock everything. So I have to get these secret pictures to get whatever it is that is hiding. So I'm not sure if I really want to just loop the game over and over again on stream like I've been doing today. So there's like nothing else, right? Trace back. Let me just glance through things again. Copy test. Okay. Just going to check all of these real quick. See, I still don't really get this. So this has to do with something. This has to do something. Huh. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. So it's probably something to do with the time and the word list, but I have no idea how to do it. Characters, just Monica. Nothing in the saves. Yeah, don't think I'm gonna find anything else. I just need to work on getting the secret pictures, and then I think I'll unlock whatever else is left. So I might work on that off stream, just because it is random chance getting those pictures, and I don't know how long it's going to take. And I've already feel like I've wasted a lot of time on the stream.